Conservative Karol Nawrocki's victory in Poland's weekend presidential runoff has set the country on a more nationalist course and cast doubt on the viability of the centrist government of Prime Minister Donald Tusk after the defeat of his liberal ally. In the wake of elections in Canada, Australia, and Romania, where pro-Trump candidates were soundly rejected, hinting at a global anti-Trump trend, Polish voters took a different path. Nawrocki, a conservative historian with a background in boxing, managed to narrowly defeat the liberal mayor of Warsaw, who had the support of Prime Minister Donald Tusk in a closely contested runoff. Only 2 years after Donald Tusk was elected Prime Minister, Poland has shifted back to the right. Similar to the 2024 US election, this seemingly serves as a stark reminder of the enduring nature of populism and highlights that liberal democracy has yet to discover a dependable strategy to counter it. Here's all you need to know. Nawrocki, backed by US President Donald Trump, narrowly triumphed in a competitive election against the mayor of Warsaw. In response, Tusk announced his intention to ask Parliament for a vote of confidence regarding his coalition government, which is a delicate alliance comprising leftists, centrists, and agrarian conservatives. Although Tusk's government operates independently of the presidency, the president wields the authority to veto legislation, and Nawrocki's victory complicates Tusk's efforts to advance his pro-European policies. The election highlighted significant rifts within the nation, particularly along the eastern borders of NATO and the European Union. With this outcome, Tusk finds himself politically vulnerable, raising doubts about his coalition's ability to endure until the conclusion of its term in late 2027. Political adversaries have already begun to demand his resignation. Let's study the Trump factor in detail. Trump openly indicated his preference for Nawrocki to become the president of Poland. Just a month ago, he extended a warm welcome to Nawrocki at the White House. Furthermore, last week marked the inaugural meeting of the conservative organization CPAC in Poland, aimed at bolstering Nawrocki's campaign. Kristi Noem, the U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security and a key ally of Trump, commended Nawrocki and encouraged Polish citizens to cast their votes in his favor. With around 10,000 American troops currently stationed in Poland, Noem hinted that military relations might strengthen under Nawrocki's leadership. Supporters of Nawrocki frequently express their belief that he will bring back a sense of normalcy, akin to the changes they attribute to Trump. At Nawrocki's rallies, U.S. flags were a common sight, reflecting the sentiment among his backers that he could pave the way for improved relations with the Trump administration. Nawrocki has mirrored some of Trump's rhetoric regarding Ukraine. While he assures that Poland will maintain its support for Ukraine, he has expressed criticism towards Zelensky, claiming that he exploits the assistance of allies. Additionally, he has alleged that Ukrainian refugees are capitalizing on the kindness of the Polish people, pledging to give precedence to Poles in accessing social services like healthcare and education. Nawrocki found his candidacy overshadowed by claims regarding previous associations with criminal elements, alongside his involvement in a brutal street altercation. While he refuted the accusations of any criminal ties, he showed no remorse for his role in the street brawl. Despite these disclosures, his backing from right-wing constituents appeared largely unaffected, as many viewed the claims as a tactic driven by political agendas. Supporters of Nawrocki characterize him as a symbol of traditional, patriotic ideals. Individuals who resist secular movements, such as the visibility of LGBTQ+ communities, have rallied around him, seeing him as a mirror of the values they were raised with.